You can buy homes in Dallas-Fort Worth area for less than $300,000. What? Yes, I said that. Less than $300,000. I'm here in McKinney, Texas at this community called Southridge, and the builder behind me, Meritage Homes. Meritage? Meritage? I don't know how you guys want to say it, but I'll call it Meritage. Sounds fancy. And they are fancy, you'll see that. They have homes starting in this community from $280,000. That's unheard of, especially in this area in McKinney. At this price point, I've never heard of it. That's amazing. On top of that, this community comes with some amazing amenities. It has a resort-style swimming pool. It's got a playground for the kids and a park, all for just $600 a year HOA. And within a 15-minute drive from this community, you have pretty much everything that you can think of. You have some amazing food places. Right before shooting this video, I was just so hungry, I had to step out and go get some amazing Texas barbecue at Hutchinson. You guys have to go check out that place. So there's amazing food places, access to the freeway, Walmart. There's an HEB coming up soon. I love HEB. Oh my God, my wife, she loves it. So that's coming up soon. And this community falls at the Princeton ISD and one of the lowest tax rates in the DFW area, 1.69%. And if you're someone who's just moving to Texas, property tax rates will take you by surprise. It's one of the highest in the country, but this community and this area has got one of the lowest tax rates in the DFW area. So that's a big plus. Here's what we're going to do today. The one behind me is a 3,000 square feet, 2-story, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, and is priced at $428,000. And then we're going to go check out the second model home, which is just below 2,000 square feet. Also a 2-story floor plan, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2-car garage, and it's priced at $343,000. And they offer some amazing incentives. First of all, they give you all the appliances. You get just your microwave, your oven, and your range. They also give you the refrigerator, washer, dryer, and they give you whole house blinds. That costs a few $1,000s. On top of that, they also offer you a 4.99% fixed 30-year mortgage with $5,000 towards closing costs. All right, let's go check it out. One of the first things you'll notice before you enter the home is this is a front-facing garage and you've got the entrance on the other side. As we enter the home, you'll see this beautiful hallway that is looking at your living space. On the right, they have the sales agent's office. This would just be a wall because on this side is your 2-car garage. As we walk further down, on the left is your first bedroom, and then you've got a bathroom, a full-size bathroom, and a linen closet. So let's go take a look at the bedroom first. Right, as we enter the bedroom, they've showcased here a double bed with the side tables. It's a good sized bedroom that's got a window that is looking at the front of your house, so you've got good amount of light coming in and some space here for a dresser. And one of the things you'll notice is all the step-in closets have these beautiful big double doors. So it's really nice to see these big double doors, which just give a better look to your bedroom. And it's a decent sized step-in closet. You've got a standard hanger rail and a shelf in this closet. To this side of the bedroom is a full-size bath. It's got this beautiful quartz countertop and a shaker cabinet. This is a good sized bathroom, except for the master bath. All other bathrooms in this house have a bathtub. So that's really nice when you have kids or when you have guests with kids visiting you. And right next to the bathroom is a linen closet. Again, one of the things I like about these homes, they're mostly these big sized doors for these closets. As you come over here, you have your great room. This is beautiful. You've got your kitchen island, your dining area, vaulted ceilings, really high vaulted ceilings, and your living space and your master suite over there. This is beautiful. This vaulted ceiling just opens up this whole space, and all these windows bring in so much light into this room. So let's start with the kitchen. As I mentioned earlier, besides your microwave, your stove, your range, your dishwasher, you also get your refrigerator. It's a really spacious kitchen, beautiful shaker cabinets and beautiful quartz countertop. You get a ton of storage space in your kitchen. So you've got all these cabinets and then the cabinets and drawers down there. And the kitchen island, as you see, also has a whole bunch of cabinets down here. Fairly big kitchen island. They're showcasing 3 chairs. They're kind of big. You could probably do 4 if you want to. And this kitchen island has this beautiful double sink. Right next to the kitchen is your dining area, and they've got a really big dining table. They only have 6 chairs for this dining table, but this is not a 6-seater. This is actually an 8-seater. There's a lot of space right behind these chairs towards the windows. If you're stepping out of this table, you're not in a cramped up space. And then you have this nice walkable space here to your backyard. Then you have the living space. So it's a really good sized dining area. And then right next to it is your living space. Really good sized living space. Here they're showing you this beautiful big couch. This is probably like a 4-seater with 2 chairs over there. So that's 6. If you want, you could do another 2 chairs here and you'll have space for about 8 people. So imagine you could comfortably, in this open floor plan, if you're having a party, you could sit about 8 people in your living space, 8 people in your dining area, 3 to 4 at your kitchen island. And then it opens up to your covered patio in your backyard where you have more people sitting out. So you could have a really good size party and still have a very connected experience. You've seen my videos. You would hear me talk about connected experiences over and over and over because it's really important when it comes to buying a home. If you're someone who has a big family, or if you like to entertain with friends and family, having that connected experience where everything flows seamlessly and you can have conversations with different groups of people in different areas of your home is crucial. So that's something to watch out as you're buying a new construction home. And then moving on from your great room area, we're heading to the backyard. So as you enter the backyard, you have this covered patio area, which is really nice. And this is a really big backyard space. It's amazing that houses at these price points have covered patios and big backyards. It's really, really nice. I love it. Here's the covered patio. They're showing you a seating of about 4 chairs. And what's nice is they also have recessed lights. They have 2 recessed lights. I hate it when builders do only 1 recessed light. So this is really nice that they have 2 recessed lights. And you'll see why this house is so well lit. You will see all these windows, the windows to the dining room, the living space, and the windows to your master suite. So they're all looking at your backyard and it's bringing in a lot of light. Are you guys ready for the big reveal, which is the master suite? All right, let's take a look. This is beautiful. This is a gorgeous master bedroom and it's got a ton of space. Look at this. This is a king size bed. You've got a lot of space on the sides. Check this out. You've got your side table and you still have extra space. And on this side, you have a massive dresser and a space for chair in that corner. And then of course, this bedroom is also, it's got these big size windows looking at your backyard. So that's also bringing in a lot of light. Imagine you could be in the morning hanging out in your bedroom, having a cup of coffee, and you have your kids or pets playing outside and you can keep an eye on them. So that's really nice. And then moving on is your master bathroom. Right as you enter, you see this gorgeous double vanity with a ton of storage, beautiful quartz countertop. This is amazing. And it's even better when these double vanities are not cramped up. They don't have the sinks right next to each other. So they've done this really well. They've given you, especially if you're a couple, they've given you enough space if you need to keep a distance. And then right in front of the vanity, you've got your walk-in shower over here. And you've got your linen closet. This is a good size linen closet. It's actually a step-in linen closet. So it's not one of those tiny ones where you've got the shelves and that's it. So you've got a ton of space here. And similar to the bathroom we saw upstairs, this bathroom's got tiles. These are longer tiles, unlike the one you saw upstairs, so that makes it special for your master. One thing I couldn't show you was the garage, and I have to mention that the garage is also air conditioned. They have a split air conditioner in the garage, which is really nice, something not common that most builders do. So if you decide to use your garage as a gym and work out, you can work out in a nice and cool space. Texas can get really, really hot sometimes. And on this side of the game room is an overlook. It's an area that is overlooking your entryway. So if you're upstairs hanging out and you have guests coming in, you can pop by and say, "Hi, thanks for coming. Come on over." One of the key benefits of buying a home with this builder is how they do their insulation in the attic. And they're very proud of that. They do spray foam insulation in all their attics. I have to say, this is one of the best models, well-utilized space. I have to say, for this price point and at this square footage, it's a well-utilized space, amazing amenities. The fact that you get all the appliances, including your refrigerator and washer dryer, whole house blinds, an air conditioner in the garage, foam insulation, a temperature-controlled attic, it feels like the best deal ever. If you guys have any questions about this property, the builder, or anything at all about buying homes in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, don't hesitate to reach out to us. You have all our information below. Give us a call. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go check out this model home right behind me. This is just under 2,000 square feet. It's a 2-story, 3-bedroom, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, and it's priced at $343,000. Let's go check it out. Right before we enter the home is the outdoor patio space. It's not a big outdoor patio space, but it's good enough for like a small bench like that or a couple of chairs. And it's also like a covered patio space, so that's really nice for you to, just sit outside in the morning for a cup of coffee or something like that. As you enter the home, we notice a couple of things. You have the stairs on the left to the second floor, and it's all carpeted, so most probably all the rooms upstairs are all carpeted. And then on this side is the hallway leading to the living room and all the other spaces in the house. And you have this beautiful luxury vinyl plank throughout the first floor. And you will also notice that this hallway space is really high ceiling. It goes all the way up to the second floor. So as your guests enter, they kind of get a sneak peek of your upstairs. Not everything, just a little bit. It kind of gives them an idea that there is a small living space upstairs. And on the right side, you've got this big wall, a lot of space for artwork, family pictures, maybe an entryway table. You could do a lot of fun things to decorate this entryway that it looks gorgeous as someone enters your home. And then as we move on the left, okay, so looks like they've used the under the stair space for both a powder room and a good sized coat closet as well. On the other side of this closet is the 2-car garage. And one thing that you'll notice is that this garage has an air conditioner. I've never seen that with any other builder, and you'll see that throughout this home. And you will see as we walk around the rest of the home that they've taken extra effort to make this home really, really energy efficient. And moving on from the garage, you have the great room. You have your living space. It's a very open floor plan. You have the living room, you've got your kitchen, and your dining area. So it's really nice to entertain your friends and family. And there is also a lot of light. You will see windows all over this place bringing in light. And then this is not a small space. If you look at this living space, you've got 2 couches here seating 6 people. And there's also another chair. And this is a really good sized living room that is looking at your backyard. And then as we move on to the kitchen, over here, you've got some good space here for a cabinet. You can do this, or you can also make this like a coffee corner. You have some really nice shaker cabinets. A good amount of storage. There's storage over here, over there. You've got all the storage down here, and you've got storage on the kitchen island, and then another nook over there. And that could also be your coffee corner. One of the advantages of these homes, what you see is really what you get. There are no upgrades in these homes. The spec that you see in this model home is what is built exactly. So a lot of times when you buy new construction, you look at a model home and you go, is this what I'm gonna get? What about this and what about that? And a lot of those are upgrades. You get everything that you see, of course, except for furniture and things like that. You get all the appliances. So what that means is you get your microwave, your stove, range, your dishwasher, your refrigerator, your washer and dryer, and you get blinds for all your windows. If you didn't know that already, most new construction homes do not come with blinds, and they are expensive. They cost you thousands of dollars. So if you've seen my videos before, you know I'm a sucker for light throughout the house, and I showed you how this home is well lit, and storage space. So what do you need in a kitchen? You need a walk-in pantry. That's right. So this home also has a walk-in pantry. As you see, really, it's got all the shelves built in. So really, as you move into a home like this, you don't have additional work to do. You don't have to build anything. You don't have to set up anything. You come in, you put stuff in your pantry, and you start cooking. So moving on, very important part of your kitchen. A lot of times for homes this size, you find very small, funny looking kitchen islands, but this one is really nice. It's a really good size kitchen island. They're showing you seating for 3. You could probably do one more, make it 4. And then on this side of the island, you've got a double sink. Okay, then as we move on to this area where there's the refrigerator, again, a lot of storage space. And then moving on to the dining areas, over here, you've got a 6-seater dining table and some storage area over there. It is really spacious to walk between the kitchen island and the dining table and the door over here. You can have guests sitting here at the kitchen island and guests at the table, and they won't be bumping into each other. But you can see how this is really well spaced out. A great use of this space. This is a well-designed floor plan. And you would have noticed as you are in any of these areas, you're either watching TV, you're talking to your guests, you're cooking, or you're entertaining guests here at the kitchen island or here at the dining table. They're all looking out at the backyard. So you can keep an eye on whatever is going on out there. Either you have your kids or pets playing out there, or you could actually extend your party. If you have a big party going on, you open up this door to your backyard and you have guests sitting in your covered patio outside or playing in your backyard. It is a very connected experience, so you don't feel like there are different parties going on in your house. All right, let's keep going. Let's head to the backyard. This is a good size covered patio. They're showing here patio with about 4 big chairs. You could probably do more, bigger furniture. They've got a couple of recessed lights there. Sometimes builders only do one light up there, literally sitting in the dark. So I like that they've added more lights to this covered patio space. This is a really good sized backyard. So you could probably do a big bounce house, just a lot of entertainment. You could do quite a few things in this backyard. Notice all the windows. Those are the windows from your living area, and you have windows from upstairs looking at your backyard as well. That's everything with the backyard and the first floor. So let's head upstairs. And as I walk through this model home, I noticed there's all these cards that talk about how it's a smart home. So this one says that they have a connected home automation suite that's professionally installed. You've got home security devices and a convenient hub to control it all from one place. And then over here, this talks about HVAC system, how they don't use a single speed HVAC system, but instead they use a multi-speed HVAC system that lowers costs up to 70%. So that's amazing. And you'll see more of these energy efficient features as we head upstairs. All right, as we come upstairs, the first thing is this open secondary living space, media space, game room. You could use this as anything. You could use this as an office space too. It's set up like a secondary living space where you can just hang out, watch TV. And then over here is a bedroom, another bedroom. Over here is the master suite, so we're going to do that reveal towards the end. 3 bedrooms in this model, a full bathroom here, and your washer dryer room, your laundry room, and a linen closet. So let's start with the laundry room. Most of upstairs is carpet flooring. The laundry room's got tiles. The bathrooms have the same matching tiles. But this is a laundry room. Remember, one of the incentives of buying a home with Meritage Homes is you also get the washer and dryer. You don't have to pay for it. And this laundry room also has shelving up there, and you've got some space, additional space here. They have a laundry basket shown here, but you could also, maybe in the future, if you wanted to add on a sink or anything else you want to do in this area. Okay, moving on. I always keep looking for storage space when it comes to all these new construction homes because they try to do these open floor plans. There's not enough opportunities for them to do storage space, but these guys have thought about storage space. So you have a linen closet here right next to the laundry room. And because, if you use one of these bedrooms as your guest bedrooms and therefore the guest bathroom, you have enough storage for linens for your guests. Okay, so let's check out the first bedroom. As you enter, you'll see they have a double bed. A good sized bedroom. You've got enough space for side tables on both sides. And this bedroom is looking out at the front of the home. So you've got a lot of light coming in from these windows. Usually for this size of a bedroom, you will see closets with small doors, but here they have some really big doors for this closet, and it's a nice step-in closet. You've got hanger rods and the shelf as well. And then right next to this bedroom is the shared bathroom, right? So this is the bathroom for these 2 bedrooms. The master is a master suite, so you've got your own over there. But this is the shared bathroom. Very similar quartz countertop like the one we saw in the kitchen. Nice shaker cabinets and some good lighting, right? So this bathroom has a bathtub, so it's very convenient if one of these bedrooms are used by kids or if you have guests coming in who have kids. And then right next to the bathroom is the other bedroom. This is slightly bigger than the first bedroom we were at. If you see, this is a similar size double bed, side tables. There's more space for storage here, so it seems like it might be bigger than the first bedroom that we saw. And right in front of the bed is the step-in closet. Very similar setup, really big double doors for the closet. They've got a lot of space in this house. And you've got your hanger rods and a shelf that's already built in. And then moving on from that bedroom, and before we go into the master suite, one of the key things about Meritage Homes is that they do spray foam insulation in the attic. Why is that important? Because that makes the home more energy efficient, because the spray foam goes and sits in every nook and corner. It seals it up better than standard insulation. It also reduces the amount of pests that get into your house, and they also have the attic temperature controlled. Not many builders do that. Usually your attic is so hot or so cold, which thereby increases your energy consumption. Smart of them to do spray foam insulation and also to make the attic temperature controlled. All right, you guys ready to move on to the master suite? Let's go check it out. This is nice. It is a really good size master suite. They have a king size bed. There's a lot of space for side tables. They've got a bench in front of the bed. There's so much space, and then space for your dresser. And there's more space over there as well. So this is a really good size master bedroom. And you have the windows looking at your backyard. You've got a lot of light coming in. So it's a well lit master bedroom. And then we move on to the master bath. So as you enter the master bath, you see on this side is your walk-in shower, a really good sized walk-in shower. And right in front of the shower, you have the double vanity, which is really nice, and a lot of storage right underneath it. There's ample space for couple. It's like a his and hers. At this price point, these are amazing features to have a beautiful master suite like this with a walk-in closet. And more storage, a linen closet. That's unbelievable. This is not one of those teeny tiny linen closets. This is really a step-in linen closet. You can step into it. Then is your toilet space. And inside the closet is also your internet area. All your internet connections come here. If you're looking for homes in this price point, let me know how you would rate this house in a scale of 1 to 10 in comments below. So this home is just under 2,000 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. So one of the bedrooms is a master suite upstairs. You get all your appliances, microwave, stove, range, your dishwasher, your refrigerator, washer and dryer. You get whole house blinds. You get an air conditioner in the garage, and they've got spray foam insulation in the attic, and the attic is also temperature controlled. One of the amazing benefits with this home is that what you see is what you get. There's really no upgrades. For this price point, you get everything that you've seen in this home so far, of course, except for the furniture. If you guys have any questions at all, questions about this property, the builder, the area, or anything at all when it comes to buying or selling homes, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We would be happy to answer your questions. You've got all our contact information below.